How do? You alright? It's Rick T, Outdoor Adventure, and Billy dog. Come here, Billy. Come and say hello. You see him? Ah, he's in there, he's over there somewhere. But yeah, Friday night, we're out in forest again. Absolutely amazing as always. Yeah, absolutely stunning. Now we know we're not proper out in sticks today, it's just my local sort of forest where we do quite a few camps and practice a bit of bushcraft. You can probably hear the cars at the minute because we're only a couple of 100 metres from road so far, but and everyone's blasting home on a Friday night. Can't blame them, can you? So, but yeah, we're out about 20 past 4 now. So I'm going to get to camp and set up camp and do a bit of bushcraft and stuff like that, and cook a bit of good scran. I've got my mate Ant going to come down and nip down with us, not seen him for a bit, so be good to catch up, maybe drink a bit of whiskey. Yep, top that new whiskey noggin up of mine that I made, and sup a bit of nice single malt or even a blended whiskey or two. But yeah, but it's fantastic in here. Even just now, a couple of 100 metres away from road, I can hear it river down bottom. Beautiful. Driving in over the top of hills, looking at the forest and what have you. And it's ace. We love it, don't we, us bushcrafters and outdoorsmen? It's like coming home, innit? So anyway, it's warm today, very warm, but it's started to drop a bit cooler at night. We're getting into autumn, so I've chucked the wool blanket on the back for Billy. I don't need it, I've got a bag in there. I've got a Snug Pack Elite 3. But nice to keep the little fella warm as well, innit? He'd be alright, but there's no worse than being led in your pit at night all snug and you can feel dogs shivering next to you. So I'll wrap him up and that and as well, but like I say, he'd be alright. You know, it's not, but it's just started dropping off a little bit. But they're our best buddies, aren't they? Hey? Aren't you, Billy? So you've got to look after him, haven't you? Right, anyway, let's get in forest. Love it. When you've got the sun coming through the trees like that and it's all speckled all over the forest floor. Never get tired of it. Great, isn't it? As good a spot as any. It's a spot I've used many times before. You'll have seen it on quite a few of my videos. So, but I've not brought a seat with me today. Well, I tend not to most of the time. Usually make a bushcraft type seat. I've made most of the types, but there's one I've not made, so I'm going to make that one today. So just stick with it and see how we get on with that. And it's a good one, I think, you know what I mean? It looks pretty good, it looks pretty warm and what have you, using the wool blanket, so we'll rattle one of them up. But yeah, beautiful as always. Can't beat it, can you? job, that. This has got to be one of my favourite setups. Dead simple, dead clean, dead quick to set up. Gives you a fantastic view of the forest. It's just basically like sleeping under a tarp, but you've got that added protection from the midges. But what a fantastic little setup it is. So all I've done, you get the poles for these. If you can use walking poles, etc. You could cut a couple of hazel saplings, whatever you wanted to do. But I've just tied it up there at the top. Does the job fine. Nice taut ridge line. I've run the guy lines across to these trees, so they're running quite a way. This one over here is running even further. Yeah, I'm running from the end of here right out to this tree. But yeah, great. And it has the added bonus of tripping anyone up if they come wandering in here when they're not wanted, and letting Billy know. I knew Billy will know from when they're 500 yards away. Yeah, but yeah, spot on. So yeah, that's my favourite setup. So should do us good for tonight, that. So yeah, autumn loadout. So very similar to my summer one. Just upgraded a couple of things. We've got the wool blanket for Billy, like I said, on weighing, keep him warm. The big axe will be with me more, and the big saw. Yeah, so this is one of those breakdown buck saws that I made. I'll put a link to a film of making that one, dead easy to make. So with that tonight, the big axe. Today I've just got, without bushcrafting, so I've got a few tools in here, little bits and pieces, carving tools, etc. So obviously adds to the weight, but we're out bushcrafting, aren't we? So yeah, it's handy to have the tools with you, innit, if you're going to make stuff. So my other knives and forks and spoons and stuff like that, cordage, my scourers and flannels, wipes, you know, hand gel, so that's that sort of stuff, toiletries type stuff, filters and what have you, head torches in there, bits and pieces, first aid kit, down to my fire kit, and also a bit of emergency stuff, you know, some gaffer tape and bits and pieces in there, my fire steel, pen knife, Swiss Army knife, my spork, my standard Pathfinder mug and bottle set that always comes with me, and I'm on the big 16cm zebra pot, 16cm zebra pot. So we're cooking for two tonight, so got the big pot with me today. Normally I either won't bother and I'd just have my cup off my Pathfinder, or I'd have a 12cm zebra pot. Bag of food, yeah. So that's basically my kit, apart from my sleeping stuff, which you've seen over there, and my sleeping bag and roll mat, and a little bit of extra clothing. So yeah, well, this is a beauty, a thing of beauty. I love the Hultifer's axe, yeah, love it. Two nice big logs. I'm just using what's on ground, dead fall and what have you. So, but if you were cutting fresh ones, yeah, you don't have to go as fat as that, as big as that. I'd be going something around 2 to 3 inch diameter, where these are quite wide, but they're going to do the job. And I'm just going to use what's on ground. Might as well, Anna. I've gone for quite a steep angle here, mate, on this this frame, are you, Billy? You're alright, big lad. Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah, you're a good boy, aren't you? Yeah. Get me a little bag of cordage out and see what I've got. I'm going to take up a little bit of cordage to lash this, really, with thickness of them, but I don't need to go too mad.
freaking sorry.
Alright. Yeah, so we've got these two lashed together, decent job of them two, and then I've only got a single piece round here. It's decent strong cord, and all it is, it's just holding that in. I've got the branches that are pressed against these on the outsides here. There's no way that's going to slide down behind here, so that's going to easily support my weight, easily. Just something dead simple. Next job, I'm going to use the arbor knots that I've got, that I usually use just to keep this rolled up. I'm going to use them for the next process as well. So I want the blanket. Out there, yeah. Going off it. I put the pole in the middle. Them two bits up there. And then we're going to tie a knot in the end of this. And I want to leave the other end as best I can. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bundle that up like that. Yeah. These are what I use just to fasten it up on my pack. Yep. Your Canadian jam knot. So I might as well just use them again, haven't I? Put one there. That's one on. Might as well put the second one on as well. There, easy as that. So might as well use Billy's blanket, eh? So it's a nice wool blanket, so it's dead comfy. There is potential to stretch it a little bit, but they're decent blankets these, it should be alright. And I ain't that heavy, but yeah, no, dead comfy there, dead comfy. Nice distance there from the fire, so we're set up for night. So yeah, a good little chair to make, and another alternative. And I could do with this board being a little bit longer really. I've just utilised something that was knocking about, and it's alright, it's going to do the job. But ideally, if I were cutting all fresh stuff, I'd have made that another foot long maybe, or at least 10 inches. Give myself a little bit of leeway either side. But there's enough, it's not going to slide through. And yeah, spot on, should do the job that. There are other ways you can do it as well. You don't need that piece behind where we've got a tripod. You can just have the bipod here against a tree, which is handy. I mean, we're using an existing fire pit here, so I've made this to position myself closer to the fire. But if I was setting it up and making a new fire pit somewhere, I could easily just prop these against a tree, which again is quicker. If you're going to do that, it's handy to make that cross section at the top a bit bigger, so this bit's going to wedge against the tree and secure it. And yeah, just a great easy way to make a chair. If you've got a blanket or something like that, you know, similar, you know, there's all sorts of different bits of kit. You could use a bivvy bag, or you could use a tarp, you could use an old builder's tarp. There's loads of things you could use, but it's quite nice with a wool blanket because it insulates your arse a bit as well, so it gives you that little bit more warmth. And I'll strip that down later on because that's going to be Billy's bed later. That's a good thing about this time of year, haven't seen it, mate. Everything's dry.
Yeah, I know.
Not a lot of preparation needed, is there?
No, I know.
You know, I mean, 5 minutes of a job, innit?
Get it all lit and done.
5 minutes of a job and you're up and running and it's burning. No wafting with my cowboy hat for half an hour.
Well, we've got that to come, mate.
Hey, we love it though, don't we? Cheers, man. So the scran's on, we've got the scran on, bit of corned beef ash on the fire. Ants has brought a couple of beers, so we just cracked a beer open each.
It's going down nice as well, lovely these.
We've got all smoke just drifting across you there, Ants. Ants is set up in the, is it the French Army? Tent,
Dutch Army, yeah.
In his Dutch Army tents and what have you, and so we're not bad, 7:10. Sun's just about starting to go down a little bit, but it's a beautiful warm night. Yeah. I'm looking forward to a little bit of chilly later on, me. You know, when it gets a bit colder.
Yeah, yeah. I brought the big winter jacket, believe it or not.
Yeah, well, so, when sun goes down now, it is dropping colder when sun goes down.
It. I can feel it. Yeah,
I mean, it's been beautiful all day today, but you can definitely early morning and later at night now it's.
You can feel it coming, can't you, mate?
It's not cold, but it's getting a bit nippier, isn't it?
And the midge has gone.
Yeah, this blooming smoke, this smoke will help.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna sit back and chill out, have a beer, and I've got a bit of whiskey. Do you fancy a little whiskey after?
We'll have a little toddy, yeah.
And cook a bit of scran up.
Awesome.
Shoot the breeze.
Funny.
Yeah. So that's them all done now, is it?
That's
that everyone's videos all done.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
I'll have to go back and watch them all again now.
I will do, definitely. I might even do this weekend and just have a sit and have a drink of red wine and just chill out and actually take it back.
Yeah. Corned beef ash is looking good, bubbling away there. Potatoes are nice and just about right, really. Not too soft, just about right. Looking good, this, Ants, mate.
Yeah.
Hello, Billy. Hello. You alright, big lad? You alright, big lad? Hey? Yeah. Yeah, a cracking night anyway. We've had some good scran, haven't we, Ants?
We certainly have.
And good little fire. Bit of coffee. Little tot of whiskey. Nice chilled out chat. That's what it's all about, innit?
Certainly is, pal. Really good night.
Yeah, it's what you want,
Really
isn't
good.
it?
And the moon is just behind the camera there. It's huge, guys. But
it's amazing, isn't
I've
it?
just had a really good, mate.
Hey, I've got a little bit of chocolate in a minute. You fancy a bit of chocolate?
Gosh, yeah.
You like a bit of fruit and nut?
To be honest with you, I was surmising whether to get some either peanuts or chocolate or what's it called, but this permanent diet that I'm on now, I thought, no, I'm not bothered. I'll try and be good, because I knew full well I'd be getting carb overload tonight and tomorrow. So,
bit of carb overload. Yeah, what a top night. Lovely night, chilling out round fire. This Pathfinder mesh tent and the DD type is absolutely fantastic. It's a great setup. So, got little Billy down here. You see him there? Yeah. I mean, look at the state of all room in this thing. Got loads of room. Yeah, loads of room down there. And yeah, we're sorted. So yeah, top night anyway. Anyway, hope you're all having a good Friday night. And I'll catch you in the morning. See you in a bit. Ta-ra. Nearly forgot the egg. So fed and watered, that was the end of a great bushcraft camp, and we headed off into the forest. Thanks for joining us. Hope to see you again real soon. Thank you. Ta-ra.